This is a battle in the new era tournament between Blademaster of the Wolf Clan and Orgetorix of Agartha. Orgetorix is commanding the Ostrogoths, while Blademaster is commanding the Alans. Unfortunately, I won't be able to upload all the battles that I would like to upload from the new era tournament, because quite a few of the replays have gotten corrupted since they were recorded, or there's some sort of incompatibility between my version of the game and the player's version of the game, which is a bit strange. I don't have any mods activated. They presumably don't either, since the game, since they're playing a tournament between each other, and it's possible that it's because of patching, of course, but I don't think the game has been patched since these, not officially anyway, since these battles were played. But enough talk, let's get to the battle. For Blademaster, we have 6 Germanic Horse, triple silver. We have 1 Germanic Lancer, vanilla. 1 Alani General, triple bronze. Then he has 2 Germanic Hurlers, 2 Germanic Archers, 3 Germanic Pikes, 2 Agartha on each flank, 2 Sarmatian Warband, triple bronze. For Orgetorix, we have Germanic Pikes. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Germanic Archers. We have 6 Germanic Horse, triple silver. Then we have 1 Germanic Lancer, 2 Thracian Warriors, 3 Gothic Warbands, and the Germanic Noble General. Just look at how similar these units are in terms of infantry and cavalry. We have 6 melee, we have 2 shock, 6 melee, 2 shock. Then we have 4 skirmishers for Blademaster. We have 5 skirmishers for Orgetorix. In terms of infantry, we have 3 melee infantry. Here we have 2 melee infantry. Then we have 2 shock infantry. The main difference being that Blademaster has a cavalry general, and he is a fair general. Very peculiar choice. The Germanic nobles are as well. I prefer the brace general in any and all circumstance, but let's see if they're able to make the fair general work here. The infantry advantage, it's fairly even. The elite Agartha and Thracians will do a lot of damage to each other. The same is going to be happening with the Gothic Warband and the Sarmatian Warband. So things are kind of in the balance in terms of infantry. In terms of cavalry, these armies are very similar indeed. Blademaster has 1 more cavalry unit than Orgetorix has. Orgetorix, though, he has the stronger skirmishing component. Blademaster is going to start pushing up his Germanic archers there, but they are so outmatched. Blademaster has the more effective formation, though. It's going to help him a bit, but since he's so outmatched in terms of pure numbers, it's going to be very hard to do something about it. And both players using precision shot and flaming shot, which is a very good idea. Increasing the base damage up to 68. But Orgetorix is going to get the best of these engagements. He also has Germanic Archers free to pour down the fire into the Germanic Horse of Blademaster. This is very bad for Blademaster. He is taking damage early on. Blademaster is pushing up his Germanic Hurlers. They should be able to do some damage now to the cavalry of Orgetorix. If they indeed want to fire, it looks like they don't want to fire. Yet, anyway. Now they're going to be able to fire. They might get some shots into the Thracian Warriors now, which could be nice. Precision shot being used. They are obstructed now for some reason, but not completely, I think. Very sneaky cavalry unit of Germanic Lancers here, very nicely done by Orgetorix. But Blademaster sees it, he responds, and he has to pull back because of these Germanic Pikes. And Blademaster is, amazingly enough, managing to kill off some Germanic Archers here. Orgetorix is starting to get a bit bunched up. So Blademaster is doing damage. These hurlers are starting to do damage as well, and these hurlers here are living a very dangerous life close to the cavalry of But the issue is though that if the cavalry attacks here, then Blademaster is going to be able to countercharge. So this is smartly done here by Blademaster, I think. Pouring fire into the Agartha, not good for the Agartha. They don't have shields, of course, so a bad time for them. Blademaster moving up on the flanks, while Orgetorix is content to stay at range and pick his engagements, pour the fire into the units of Blademaster, showering now on the Alani General. The Alani General is trying to make its way in, and it actually gets a charge into the Germanic pikes here, which was quite nice, but it also eats some javelins from the Gothic warband, and Blademaster loses quite a few men here. But he did manage to kill some Germanic pikes in the process, and Blademaster moving around on the flanks here, but he's eating a lot of damage. Nice charge here with the Agartha warriors. Let's see if they're able to do something before they get wrecked by cavalry. I think Blademaster's cavalry just got... the Germanic horsemen got charged by Germanic horse. The pikes in support might be able to do something here. Very hectic battle. And over here we have Thracian warriors in support for the Germanic horsemen. So the Germanic horsemen of Orgetorix are taking it on this flank. On this flank, Blademaster is going to lose. Over here he might do better, but many units free for Orgetorix. Somehow the units of Blademaster, the skirmishers, still alive, still doing damage. Here we have the let's see, we have the Sarmatian warband and the Gothic warband about to break simultaneously. The Germanic horsemen about to die. Another unit of Germanic horsemen about to die. So this flank is looking okay for Blademaster, while this flank over here, he's about to lose that flank. Germanic horsemen crashing into the general. Now it's going to be difficult for the Alani general of Blademaster to pull out. Orgetorix pouring the fire into the Alani general, and he is dying so quickly. But as that is happening, Blademaster has a cavalry unit free. He's able to get into multiple units. The question is whether enough damage was done to the Alani general that he's going to die. If he dies, this might spell the end for Blademaster, and he's starting to waver. The Alani general is wavering. Blademaster is doing a great job here with his cavalry in mopping up the remaining Germanic archers. But the question is whether it's too late. Here we have the Gothic warband charging into the Alani general as well, and he should just die here. But it's still, it looks kind of in the balance at the moment, but I think both generals are not doing fine at all. So many units wavering, but now the enemy general, the general of Orgetorix, the general of Blademaster just died. Now we might see a chain rout here. It was super close there at super close at one point. Valiant defeat there by Blademaster, and indeed it was valiant. The exact same number of men remaining, 724, 724. Blademaster deployed 1920, Orgetorix deployed 1980. So let's have a look at the performance here. The Thracians didn't really do too much. Probably killed some cavalry. The Agartha side didn't do anything. Sarmatians did a good job. The Gothic warband also did well. The skirmishers of both skirmish contingents did fairly well, and very similar performance by the Germanic lancers here. But the cavalry of Blademaster is actually doing better than the cavalry of Orgetorix, and it seems to me that, I mean, it was super close. The general dying for Blademaster probably made the biggest difference in this battle, and because, I mean, in terms of other kill stats and such, this was very, 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 very close, and it was surprising that the advantage the Ostrogoths had in skirmishing, the advantage in skirmishing was able to essentially the Germanic archers were able to snipe a lot of cavalry units. And I think for Blademaster, going for the elite, for the Agartha and having 3 Germanic hurlers instead of having more Germanic archers, I think that's a very risky choice. Because although some of these Germanic archers don't get a lot of kills, I have a feeling a lot of those kills were cavalry kills. But great game, very intense and close game. Strength and honor.